Early humans lived in a harsh and unpredictable world. They survived by hunting wild animals and gathering fruits, roots, and nuts from nature. Every day was a struggle. Food was never guaranteed, and survival depended on luck, skill, and teamwork. If hunting failed or plants were scarce, hunger followed. Families and tribes were forced to keep moving from place to place in search of food and water. Over time, humans began to observe nature more closely. They noticed something very important. When seeds fell to the ground, new plants grew from them. At first, this seemed like a simple, natural process, but slowly humans realized its true power. They learned that by planting seeds themselves, they could grow food instead of endlessly searching for it. This discovery became one of the greatest turning points in human history. As people experimented with planting crops like wheat, barley, and rice, they began to stay in one place longer. Farming required patience and care, but it also provided a more reliable food supply. For the first time, humans could predict where their next meal would come from. This stability changed how people lived forever. Because farming tied people to the land, permanent settlements began to form. Small camps slowly turned into villages. Homes were built using mud, wood, and stone. Families lived closer together and communities grew stronger. With steady food production, populations increased and villages expanded into towns. Another major advantage of agriculture was food storage. Farmers learned to dry grains and store them for future use. This meant food could last through winters, droughts, or bad harvests. With stored food, societies became more secure and fear of starvation decreased. Survival was no longer the only goal. People could now think about the future. Agriculture also changed how humans worked. Not everyone needed to farm anymore. Some people became tool makers, builders, traders, or guards. This led to specialization of labor. Skills improved, tools became more advanced, and technology slowly developed. Farming tools, irrigation systems, and storage methods all evolved to support growing populations. As villages traded extra food and goods with nearby settlements, trade networks formed. This exchange of crops, tools, and ideas connected different regions. Trade encouraged cooperation and innovation, helping societies grow richer and more complex. With growing populations came social changes. Clear social roles and classes began to appear. Leaders emerged to organize farming, protect land, and manage resources. Rules and traditions were created to maintain order. Religion and rituals also became important, often connected to farming seasons and harvests. Agriculture laid the foundation for civilization itself. It led to cities, governments, written language, and culture. From farming came schools, laws, art, and science. Humans were no longer just surviving, they were building societies that could grow, adapt, and flourish. The discovery of agriculture marked the beginning of stable civilization and long-term human growth. What started with a simple seed transformed the world forever, shaping the future of humanity and the modern world we live in today.